Okay. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Natalie. How are
How
you?
are I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thanks for inviting me for this interview.
Yeah, I'm so excited that we're doing this interview because I've wanted to ask so many questions on the business that you're running, on the number of years that you've been running this business, and on everything that you've learned throughout the journey. And I know that a lot of people so much to learn from you, a lot of entrepreneurs that want to grow their business and especially want to scale their business. That's what we're going to talk about today, especially. And I know that there's no better proof than a testimonial from someone who went through it, to someone who went through the ups and downs and can talk about their experience because it's a journey. And I know I can talk about it, for a long time, but when we have an experienced entrepreneur who can talk about it, then I think it really makes all the difference. So thank you so much for accepting this interview.
My pleasure.
So let's talk about the goals of this interview because people that are listening to us, I want them to know, what we're going to talk about. So first, we're going to talk about you as a multiple six figures business owner, which is not current. Not everyone reaches this level of success in revenues, and we want to understand what is the mindset that you need to work on such a business and to get to such a level, right? So we're going to talk about this in this interview, and I'm going to ask you questions about how do we get to such a mindset? How do we get to such a result in your business? That's the first thing. Then I also want to pick your brain and ask you questions, and so the people that listen can hear more about what happens in the different stages of our business, right? We know that we have a launching stage, a growing stage, a scaling stage, and with you, we're going to definitely talk about the scaling stage, what happens in that stage. And also, we're going to talk about how working with me and working in my program helped you in that stage that you're in, helped you, in your business, in your mindset, because we've been working together for a long time now. And so I'm very happy to share, your success and also for you to share how it was to be in my program. Is that a good deal? Yeah, good. Okay,
Sounds great.
so let's start. So before we go into all those questions, can you introduce yourself? Can you tell us who you are? What is your business? How long you've been in business? Tell us a little bit more about what you do.
Okay. Thank you, Natalie. Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the CEO of liveenglish.net. It's an online platform to learn English. We help professionals improve their spoken English and business English online. And I have a team of about 30 teachers. I've been in business for the last 14, 15 years. And I'm very happy with the work we've done together. So the problems I had when I called you were multiple. For a start, I was building my team. Um, I I had from the beginning I had a lot of teachers who were in my team, but I didn't really have a management team, people on different areas, marketing and IT and other areas. And so I needed help to put this together and find my role in the business because I was always very happy to work on the business and be in the execution. But I knew somehow that I had to step back and look at my business from a high level. So that's uh, that's what was happening in my business, and also I came to you because I wanted more marketing. I thought, I wanted more clients, and I needed help in that department.
And we actually spoke a lot about the difference between how do we work in marketing when we're in a growing stage, how do we work on marketing when we're in a scaling stage. But I think the key words that I hear from you is leadership, right? It's like improving your leadership in the team, and I think that this was really the stage to work on that in your business. So what have you accomplished in the program let's talk about as a business owner and also in your business, like more on a personal level, what you've accomplished. and also in your business. Can you tell us what you've accomplished as a business owner?
Right. So I think my main accomplishment was my mindset. I think as I said, when I started my business, or even after many years of being in business, I was still in the execution, and having a team and building my team helped me improve my leadership, and I really became the CEO of my company. And that's something that was really important to help me grow my business and have a different mindset and find my priorities with what I wanted to accomplish. So that was really a big thing for me. I also needed to have a clearer vision of where I wanted to go, because I started quite a long time ago, and I was still using the same processes and methods and offers that from the beginning, and I hadn't really updated the way I was doing my business. So working with you was really an eye-opener. You helped me investigate more the competition, see what was happening these days, and really get up to date with what I had to accomplish.
Wow, amazing. And so this was also part of your accomplishment in the program, the accomplishment in the business. Were there any other accomplishment in the business except for the mindset that you actually realized or accomplished through the program?
So the program is very comprehensive. There's a lot of different areas that we worked on, and I'm really grateful for that. There's lots. Really, I worked on my sales process, for example. Sorry, I managed to change my mindset about sales also, which was pretty big, because I kind of always try to avoid selling. Most of my sales are done online, so I didn't need much interaction, but really getting the sales process in my mindset and saying that it's actually not a dirty word was something that changed the way I'm working now. I have also, you pushed me to improve my systems because I wanted to go to marketing. I thought marketing was the key to get more clients, and really you made me realize that before I can get into marketing and get more clients, I have to have systems in place so that I can absorb all this new business. And it's maybe I was a little bit impatient at the beginning to get into marketing, but at the same time, you came to me and you directed the work I had to provide first before doing marketing. And I think that's really important, because what's the point of having more customers if you can't really handle them in a good way? So that was really important.
Yeah. So I know that many times people have expectations when they start working with me, or even, before they start working with me. And like you said, they want more marketing, they want more clients, and they have expectations, and they think that this is how it's going to be. And then they start working with me and they realize that, they're working sometimes on different things. But it does bring them the marketing and the client. And I know that what we had also at some point, and I think it's important to share this for other people who might be in the same situation, is that sometimes we have a bright, shiny object, something that we think is, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to start something new, a new product, a new project, and this is where I'm going to get more clients. And we push on the side the existing business, which is the core of our business, because we think that we did it all the way, right? We did everything we could, and we can't improve them. And I know that we had a lot of exchange on that. So do you want to tell us more about that?
Yes, yes. Well, I came to you for one thing, and I got something else. But this something else is so much better than what I had in mind. When I started my coaching program with you, I thought that in terms of strategy, the way to go was to get into B2B. Like I thought, selling my training courses to companies was going to be so much easier, so much better with bigger numbers, and and I was really attached to this idea, and you helped me realize that actually working on what I had, working on my processes and getting renewals, more clients from the B2C, which is really the core of my business, was going to be a lot more profitable and a lot easier than just going to another kind of stream of revenue. So that was a big process for me, but I'm really glad I followed this advice, and it's funny to see how I was really attached to this idea, and really the there's a lot of things happening when you have a business, and you think a lot of strategy. Where should I go? How can I was looking at my numbers, and I really like numbers, but you help me not just with strategy, not just with marketing, but also with mindset. And I think that's the core of a business. When you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, the mindset is probably the biggest element of success. Um, and that's really something I'm grateful I went through, because it was, I could say it was new to me. Before I started the program, I wasn't reading books. I wasn't working on my personal development, and starting the program was a trigger to more personal development, mindset growth, and it's really a game changer.
Wow, I'm so happy that you're sharing this, because I agree with you. And I think that so many people need to understand what is involved in really becoming a successful business owners, apart from, again, the strategy and the marketing and the revenue. And so you talked about the trigger, and I know that's something that was really important for you in the way you changed your entrepreneurship journey, was the morning routine and the high performance habits.
Yes.
Can you tell us some more about that? How did that change your business?
Well, I think as a CEO, as a business owner, I had to be um, on my A game all the time. I have to be really focused on my goals with my business, and to achieve that, the only way to achieve that is to have great habits, high performing habits. So we had this challenge you put on with a morning routine. That was really exciting. Uh, uh, Getting into new habits to be a higher performance, to perform better, and to um, and that really helped me with the way I organize my day now, the way I plan breaks and holidays, and the way I manage my business and my family, and how I can separate the two of them. So it's very important to have a great morning routine.
For sure, for sure. Wow, amazing. So, if you had to say, what was throughout the years your biggest challenge in scaling your business, and how did you overcome it? Like, what would you say, was your biggest challenge throughout this process?
So the biggest challenge, well, I think the probably the biggest is fears. I Everything was on my shoulders, and I felt the big stake of every decision I was making, and it kind of paralyzed me. And so fighting my fears was a big step. and not get overcome by the fear, and decide, okay, I have this fear, but I'm still going to do it. You know, that's very that's really that's changing the way I do business. And so fear is not leading my business. I am taking ownership on my business. And even if I have ups and downs, I have my vision, I have my long-term strategy and my long-term goals. And I know that even if I'm scared, or I'm not sure about something, I still go for it, because I know that in the long term, that's what is going to help me and help my business.
Wow, amazing. So inspiring, really, very inspiring. Thank you. And so to the last question, because we want to serve the people that are listening to us, what would be the best advice that you can give to entrepreneurs who are ready to scale their business?
Well, I think when you scale your business, there's a lot of ups and downs, because scaling, there's a growth pain. You know, scaling is not easy. It's not. You have to push the limits, and by pushing the limits, there's going to be a lot of ups and a lots of downs, and you have to be ready for that. So I think having the right coach helps going through this period, and and keeping in mind the long term and the vision, and having a clear vision helps overcome these ups and downs and these fears and everything.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I'm sure that this is going to be really helpful. Of course, if people want to join my program, I will be happy if they want to scale their business. But I know that anyone, whether it's with me or with other coaches or other programs, I know that what you said is true for anyone who wants to scale their business. So thank you very much for sharing your experience and your journey. I know it's going to be very, very valuable for the people that listen to it. And I wish you to really continue on the path of leadership and on reaching your long-term goals. And I'm sure that we're going to hear from you. We're going to hear from livenglish.net. And this is only the beginning, even though you have so much experience and so many years in business. But I see that this is going to take you to really, really successful accomplishments. So thank you for sharing, and good luck for the rest of your journey. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.